we are going to turn our attention now to what you might have heard happen earlier this week, a data breach at DoorDash, now putting millions of users on high alert. The food delivery giant says an employee fell victim to a social engineering scam, allowing hackers to access some basic account information. Here to break down what happened is the Vice President of Global Data Breach Resolution at Experian, Michael Broomer. Michael, thanks for joining us here this morning.
Thanks for having me, Jane.
Michael, walk us through what happened here with this DoorDash breach and what exactly is social engineering? What kind of scam is that?
Well, first of all, social engineering scams and human error, in this case, what the reports say is that an employee clicked on a link that they shouldn't have clicked on, are responsible for 98% of all the breaches we service. And the social engineering scam could be sending a malicious link. You could get a deep fake audio phone call. You could be asked to go ahead and provide personal details when you try to make a purchase online. And it's even a family friend or someone else that wants to get personal information out of you because they know you're a trusted individual and you'll give up information.
Very scary indeed. DoorDash says no sensitive information was accessed, just names and emails. But should consumers be concerned about this type of data out there?
Anytime that someone gets a notification or knows about a breach that they may be impacted from, they should take action. Last year alone, the average consumer got about 5 notices of a data breach. So whether it's a letter or an email or you hear about it in the news, you should always take action because what the hackers will do is take information from multiple breaches and put them all together to create an identity. Whether it's a synthetic identity or real identity, can be used to take information from you, get a job, create a government account, or even do something criminally.
Timing here couldn't be more, vulnerable, as now we're in the beginning of the holiday shopping season, certainly serving as a reminder to protect our information while we shop in person, online. Why are shoppers so vulnerable around this time?
Well, we just recently completed a holiday shopping survey, and 31% of the consumers we surveyed said they were concerned about identity theft. And during the holidays, people are using payment information, whether it's a credit card, debit card, tap to pay, and they're transacting on websites they may not use regularly. And so be concerned about using name brand websites. Never use a debit card. Always make sure you are never using public Wi-Fi when you're transacting with your financial institution or buying something. And then make sure you use or don't reuse passwords and have a password manager.
All right, so many things to do to try to shore that up and move forward. And as far as, some of the other trends when it comes to different generations, say Gen Z, are they more risk averse to this kind of, hacking situation?
Well, in the same survey, about 15% of the Gen Zs said that they would trade a better deal for less cybersecurity, which is kind of surprising.
Ooh.
And with almost half of the people transacting in store, they're presenting their credit card or presenting the payment terms, and they could be scammed right at the actual terminal themselves, or if an employee takes the card to go run it through the system, make a copy of it. So it doesn't matter whether you're in person or you're buying online. It's still a time when scammers know there's going to be lots of transactions, and that's more of a chance for them to make money.
Yeah, for sure. Any other red flags consumers should be aware of and other takeaways as we go into this heavy-duty shopping season, Michael?
Well, one of the things, especially with all the online deliveries, many people are looking for when their item's going to be delivered so it's not taken off their porch. So one of the traditional scams is to send a fake delivery notification to somebody so people will click on the link. I recommend if you're going to check your deliveries, go to the app yourself, go out to the website. Don't receive a text or an email and click on that. Second, I also think with a lot of the providers, Amazon, Walmart, they have these lock boxes in neighborhoods where packages can be dropped. And that's a much better alternative where you have multi-unit complexes and it's safe.
All right, good stuff there. Appreciate the heads up, Michael. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.